Hi, so we're going to do a short evening practice for stretch and restore. So let's start on our back with the knees bent. You can place your hands in your lower abdomen, rest the elbows to the sides, and then just take a moment to take a few breaths. Try to breathe through your abdomen, expanding your abdomen, and with exhalation, lower down. One more breath. And then bring your knees towards the chest. And just gently make a circle to the right and to the left. And then resting your left foot down and then extending your leg, maybe all the way, but keeping your knees soft if you need to, extending the right leg up. Now you could use a strap for this if you want to, but you can reach with your hand towards your foot, or just place it in your shin, or use a strap. And then from here, open your hips up, lower your leg to outside. You can take your opposite arm away from your body. And then slowly bring it back to the center, bend your knee, and then just come to a twist or place your hand on the outside of your knee. Extending your right arm away from your body, come to a twist. Look towards your extended arm. Apply a bit of pressure on your right knee. And then slowly ease back to the center. Rest your right leg, extend back. Bring your left knee up and then straighten your leg again. Rather reach towards your foot or rest on your shin or use a strap to stretch. Extend your right arm to the side, away from your body. And then lower your leg to outside to open the hip. And then slowly back to the center. Bend your knee, again press towards the chest. And come to a twist. Extending your left arm away from your body, bring the right knee across, applying a bit of pressure onto your right knee. Looking towards your extended arm. And then slowly easing back to the center. We're going to come up to a seated posture and then swing our legs back into a child's pose. So hips and knees hip apart. Bring our arms along the side of our body. Rest the forehead down. And then from here, as we lift the torso, staying on our knees in a hero pose, maybe bringing our arms to an eagle arm. So we're going to bend the elbow, right elbow, sit the left elbow inside, cross our arms. So back of your hands, if I just turn to front, so the right arm forward, left sits inside, back of your hands together, or maybe bring the palms together. Lower your shoulders down, and then slightly lift. And lower, and lift again. And then release, bring your arms back. We're going to rather come to a reverse prayer pose, or if that's difficult, just hold on to your elbows. And then releasing, bringing your right arm up, left back. So we're going to place the right elbow above our head, just to a cow's face pose, hands. Don't worry if you can't reach, you can maybe use a strap. So the elbow is aimed to be in the center. And then release. We'll just switch to the opposite side. You might find it different on this side. I'm having trouble to reach actually, but don't worry, everyone is different. And then release. Let's just sweep our arms back again, rather reverse pray or hold on to your elbows, lift the chest. And bring your arms forward. Now, eagle's arms, this time left elbow bends, comes in front, the right will sit inside, back of your hands will come together, or maybe bring the palms of your hands together. Lower your shoulders down, and then lift. And lower again. Lift one more time, and then lower. Release your arms, place your hands straight down from the shoulders. Inhale to a cow pose, hollow your back, and exhale to a cat. One more time, inhale. Follow your back, lift the chest, and exhale. Bring your spine back to neutral. Take your knees a couple of inches back for a downward dog. Make sure your hands are spread, your fingers are spread. Curl your toes under and lift. Press the balls of your feet, lift to a downward dog. Lengthen through the spine. Keep your knees soft if you need to, if your hamstrings are tight. Keep extending through the spine and back of your legs. And then slowly release it back down. Come to a child's pose, place your arms back. And from here you can place your hands on the soles of your feet. We're going to come to a rabbit pose. So we're going to arch our back and lift the hips, extending your arms so the hands are staying on the soles of your feet and the crown of your head will rest down. And then slowly lower your hips down. Return back to a tabletop. Step your right leg forward, but on the outside of your right foot. So we come into a lizard pose. I'm going to take it a little bit further forward, or simply take the knee a little bit further back. So just see what feels right for you. So resting with you align your right foot and your hands, and rather stay there. Or maybe easing a little bit further towards your forearms. So if I turn to the front, you rather rest with your hands there. Your knee is at 90 degrees, but you can tilt the knee to outside slightly to open the hip and maybe come to your forearms. If this is not for you, just simply stay supported on your hands. And then we're going to slowly ease back, placing our knee back to a child's pose just for a moment. And then slowly returning back to a tabletop. This time we're going to step our left foot forward. On the outside of our hands, taking the right leg, right knee a little bit further back to open the hip area. Making sure the left knee is at 90-degree angle and maybe slightly tilt to outside to open the hip area, rather stay on your hands supported or maybe come to your forearms. slowly easing back, supporting yourself with your hands, easing back the knee to a child's pose, crossing your arms and resting your forehead down. Your crossed arms, gently swaying your hips from side to side. And coming back to a tabletop, going to bring our knees forward and swing onto seated posture. So from Dandasana, on a seated posture with your legs extended in front of you just for a moment, sitting tall. Bending your right knee and then just placing the knee to the side. Don't worry if you can't place it all the way down. Raise your arms to inhale and exhale, fold. Placing your hands just on the side of your leg, keeping the low back nice and flat. So if your hamstrings are really tight, you can keep the knees slightly bent and rather rest on your forearms or just simply ease from the hip area, so keeping the low back nice and flat. And then slowly easing back from the posture. We're going to take our left leg onto the outside of our right knee. So the right knee is bent, the left leg goes across. Going to come to a twist. So keeping the spine nice and long, extending your right arm. Rather hug your right thigh or just place it on the outside of your knee and just make your way to a gentle twist. Try not to lock the shoulder towards your ear. And slowly ease back, extend both your legs, give them a shake, and bend your left knee, place your knee to the side, your foot towards the inner thigh. Keep your right knee slightly soft if your hamstrings are tight. Raise your arms as you inhale and exhale, fold. From the hip area, keep your low back flat. Rest with the hands just on the side of your leg or maybe ease down to your forearms. And then slowly release it back. Take your right leg, cross the left knee, place your foot down, keep your spine nice and long, and then reach with your left arm, lengthen through the spine, come into a twist again. Rather place your hand wrap around your thigh or just rest on your side of your knee and make your way to a twist again. Placing the right hand just behind you, looking over your right shoulder. And then slowly ease back. Extend your legs, give them a shake. And from here you could rest on your back with your legs extended. You can bring yourself next against the wall and just simply rest with your legs against the wall. You can even elevate your hips, placing a pillow or a bolster, and then just simply rest as long as you need to. This will help you relax your legs, drain any fluids from your legs, and rest and restore. So you can stay in this position as long as you need to. Thank you very much for watching. Namaste.